Here's what scientists discovered at the bottom of Niagara Falls that left them deeply unsettled. Niagara Falls is one of the most breathtaking natural wonders on Earth, serving as a border between the United States and Canada. Every year, millions of visitors come to witness its grandeur and power. While countless photos exist online and in magazines, nothing compares to the awe-inspiring experience of seeing it in person. The falls hold both beauty and mystery, which is why in 1969, a group of scientists set out to explore them. What they found at the bottom left them deeply disturbed. Around 18,000 years ago, Niagara Falls did not exist. They were formed when an ice sheet from the North Pole receded, leaving behind a transformed landscape, what we now recognize as North America. As massive ice formations melted, the falls gradually came into existence. The melting glaciers sent immense amounts of water into the Niagara River, which, over time, carved away the rock and created the falls. By the end of the 19th century, the world's first hydroelectric power plant was established near the falls. It soon began generating electricity, but its reach was limited to just 300 feet. It was clear that advancements were needed. Nikola Tesla revolutionized the process by developing a way to transmit electricity over long distances using alternating current. Today, the hydroelectric plants at Niagara Falls produce over 2 million kilowatts of power. Curious about what lay hidden behind the rushing waters, scientists wanted to uncover the secrets of the falls. They hypothesized that if they could halt the flow, they might reveal what had remained unseen for centuries. But controlling nature is no easy feat, and many questioned whether stopping such a powerful force was even possible. Surprisingly, the water levels of Niagara Falls fluctuate at night, not due to natural causes, but because of human intervention. Local businesses have permission to divert water, but only after dark when fewer tourists are present. In the 1950s, an agreement was made allowing for more water to be taken at night, ensuring visitors would not notice any significant difference during the day. Technically, Niagara Falls belongs to both Canada and the United States, but only the American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls are entirely within U.S. territory. Interestingly, there is no section of the falls that belongs solely to Canada. Over time, regular visitors to Niagara Falls began noticing changes. With every gallon of water that cascades down, the falls slowly erode. The buildup of rocks at the base raised concerns about the fall's future. These concerns reached Canada, leading to the involvement of the International Joint Commission, an organization that oversees shared waters. They even sought input from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. However, no one could devise a practical solution to the growing accumulation of rocks. Eventually, they decided to take drastic action. They would temporarily stop the falls to remove the debris. In the summer of 1969, over 1,000 truckloads of rocks and soil were dumped upstream to block the water's flow. After 3 days, a cofferdam was completed, and the falls came to a halt. The redirected water flowed into Horseshoe Falls instead. Locals had mixed reactions. Some feared that tampering with the water's course could lead to catastrophic flooding. Others worried about the economic impact. What would happen to tourism if they couldn't restart the falls? That summer, visitor numbers plummeted, as many came to see the falls, but found them dry. However, those who did visit witnessed a once-in-a-lifetime sight: the exposed riverbed of Niagara Falls. Some even collected rocks and rare coins from the newly uncovered terrain. As the water drained away, eerie discoveries emerged. Skeletons were found at the bottom of the falls. It was unclear whether they belonged to animals or people who had tragically fallen in. One skeleton was identified as a man who had jumped into the falls, though the exact year of his death was unknown. Another skeleton, belonging to a woman, showed no obvious cause of death aside from drowning. Some speculated she had intentionally entered the falls after losing a loved one to its powerful currents. The fact that scientists were able to stop the falls was an astonishing feat. Fortunately, they succeeded in restoring the water flow, ensuring that Niagara Falls remained one of the world's most magnificent natural wonders. Had they failed in 1969, we might have lost this incredible landmark forever. What's your favorite national landmark or natural wonder?